G'day, and thank you for joining Nicole and I as we continue our lap around Australia. The next part of our journey took us from Geraldton to the Pinnacles Desert in Nambung. Geraldton's countryside bursts into bloom between July and October, so we drove inland to find wildflower meadows erupting with colour. Our mission was to find the Wreath. This region has a rich history, with many interpretive sites to visit along the way. The landscape was ablaze with colourful wildflowers, especially the pink, white and yellow everlastings. 100 kilometres east of Geraldton, we reached Mullewa, the centre of wildflower country. Starting at Mullewa, you can take the southern or northern loop to find colourful carpets of wildflowers. Mullewa was also where Monsignor John Hawes spent most of his time. While the Saint Francis Xavier Cathedral in Geraldton was one of his finest works, the Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church was the jewel in the crown of Monsignor John Hawes' church designs. He designed and built this church almost entirely by himself, with some help from local farmers to cart stones from local quarries. A further 30 kilometres east, we reached the small township of Pindar. Pindar is one of the few places in Australia where you can find the rare and unique reef flowers. Another 10 kilometres on a dirt road from the Pindar Hotel, we found them on the sandy shoulder of the road. Ticking off the reef flowers from the must-see in WA list, we headed 90 kilometres south of Pindar to the Coal Seam Conservation Park. In the morning, we set out on a hike to explore the Irwin River, Plateau Loop Trail and lookouts. You can see the coal seam outcrops on the riverbanks, but the seam was only about 15 to 35 centimetres in depth. The early miners discovered it was not viable for mining. With our fly nets on, the 3.2 kilometre Plateau Loop Trail took us through meadows of wildflowers, some of which were unique to this area. Ellendale Pool is a beautiful waterhole, naturally formed along the picturesque Greenock River, surrounded by magnificent gum trees and a rocky gorge. It's a popular picnic and camping spot with toilet facilities. Camping is free for a maximum of 5 nights. Dongara and Port Denison are known as twin towns, separated by the Irwin River. This area is said to be one of the largest and most productive fishing boat harbours in Western Australia, a perfect spot for us to slow down and chill for a couple of days. The lure of another pink lake and a huge tractor sent us back inland to wildflower country towns of Minginyu and Carmel. The Yarra Yarra Salt Lakes, 1 kilometre west of Carmel, ranges in colour from bright white to a striking pink. When we visited, it had a pale pink hue, which provided an interesting contrast with the surrounding farmlands. Just 2.5 hours north of Perth, we arrived in a small coastal town of Jurien Bay. Jurien Bay is renowned for its crystal clear turquoise waters, thriving marine life, and home to Australian sea lions. Fitted with our wetsuits, we boarded the Oceanic Experience boat at Jurien Bay Harbour and set sail towards Essex Rock Nature Reserve. The crew were wonderful, ensuring that all our gear was in order and introduced us to the Australian sea lions and their behaviours. Sea lions are easy to spot with their visible ear flaps, long flippers that almost let them walk on land, and their loud vocal nature. True seals, on the other hand, don't have external ears, have much shorter flippers, and move around on land by sliding along on their bellies. The sea lions were curious and provided us an up-close, playful show. Hungry from our early morning start and swim with the sea lions, we headed 26 kilometres south of Jurien Bay to the Lobster Shack in the small coastal town of Cervantes. The Lobster Shack is renowned for its fresh pot-to-plate lobsters, so how could we not indulge? Cervantes is Australia's most valuable single-species fishery. After lunch, we joined the Lobster Shack tour to learn more about the lobster processing facility. A short video gave us an insight into a day in the life of a lobster fisherman, followed by a walk through the processing facility. At the end of the tour, we had an opportunity to hold and feel the rough texture and flapping strength of a large adult lobster. "17 kilometres south of Cervantes, we arrived at the Pinnacles Desert Discovery Centre in the Nambung National Park. The Pinnacles Desert is only 6 kilometres inland from the ocean, yet it appears otherworldly. There's bright yellow sand and strange limestone pillars scattered around the landscape. Small vehicles can easily drive the Pinnacles Loop, or you can explore the area on foot at your own pace. While they remain a mystery, the two main theories suggest the pinnacles were either formed when acidic rain dissolved limestone around ancient plant roots, leaving hardened limestone columns behind, or that they are the calcified remains of an ancient petrified forest, later exposed by wind and erosion. This eerie landscape feels surreal, standing in stark contrast to the diverse surroundings that stretches beyond it. Join us on the next episode as we continue southwards towards Perth.